Alright, so it's been a while. I figured what better time to make a top 10 Trials Ninjas list, part 2, than the day that Trials Rising is set to release. Midnight tonight we get our game we've been waiting for years and years, and it's time to make a part 2 to the list that I made many years ago. Just a quick few things. To me, Trials is all about skill, and that's why I like to make these. It's just awesome to see people compete, and I've always been about competition. The purpose of this video, though, is not just to show the best players, it's to show people that are uninformed who the best players are and where to find them, and I'm going to link all their channels in the description. This is purely an opinion-based list, it's not factual at all. I won't be including myself on this list, just like last time. However, this time I don't really think that's a necessary thing to say, seeing as, well, as you guys know, I'm not very good anymore. At least, not at Fusion. Anyways, I'm aware that there's a huge bias in skill, especially with YouTube being around. You see people's YouTube runs and their best runs, and it gives a bias on what you think, you know, the best player is. But with that said, I don't think that's really a factor in this video, because as I said, this is more of an educational video for the people that don't know who the best players are, and if you're looking for someone to watch, these are the best players. So I'm going to get right into it with my number 10 player. Starting first, we got Cole. So to me, Cole's a perfectly balanced rider. He might be the best PS4 player in the world, and at least that plays the PS4 consistently, and I just love the guy to death. I got nothing bad to say about him. Next up, I got a very debatable pick here, but I got Malik. When he's active, he's a top 3 player. He's got unbelievable accomplishments, but I just can't be putting him much higher on this list, seeing as I don't even remember the last time he's played this game. So I'm going to put him in the number 9 spot. In number 8, I'm going to put Lorcan. Overall, he's such a versatile player, incredibly fun to watch, and such an interesting dude. Nothing really bad to say about the guy. Amazing player, and I can't wait to see him play in Rising. So another debatable pick here, I got Nautii. Nautii doesn't really play often anymore, but when he does play, he is basically one of the best players in the game. Top tier throttle, and maybe the best back wheel control in Trials. Next, we have Plopikoosy. To me, Plopikoosy is the most underrated player probably in Trials, and he may not even be high enough on this list, honestly. Like, when you look at Trials at its core, and then you add versatility to that as well, Plop is up there as like the best player, possibly. So, so much respect to my Canadian brother, Plop, and can't wait to see you play in Rising, man. It's gonna be awesome to play your tracks as well. So next on the list, we're getting into the big boys now. We got Sparkz. So Sparkz is amazing. He won the recent tournament, the Trials Farewell tournament, with ease, zero faulted a level 5 in multiplayer. I mean, just ridiculous. Amazing throttle control. There's not really much to falter on his gameplay. Pretty much a perfect rider. Again, channels will be in the description. Next on the list, I have J Carr. This guy is just an unbelievably skilled player. Every time he takes a break and comes back, he's just as good as he was before, if not better. And his throttle control is just, it's almost on another level. Like, it's quite different than everyone else's, and it's amazing, honestly. But it's not quite as good as this next player's. Look at that transition. Who we got? Scott. So I think Scott possibly has the best throttle control in this game. Such a pleasure to watch this guy play. Just like, I can't even believe the stuff he does. The way he is like glue on his wheels is just out of this world, and I respect him so much. Can't wait to see you play, man. So huge debatable. So who is the best? Who's second? In my opinion, I'm gonna leave GT4 in number 2. I think he has the best bike control in this game, which is why he should probably be at number 1, but I couldn't put him at number 1, seeing as the accomplishments in this game have to go to RJ Berger, in my opinion, who is the number 1 spot, obviously. But last note on GT4, he's so fun to watch, and I mean, I literally can't wait to watch this guy speedrun and play ninjas. It's gonna be such a pleasure. And last of all, as I said just a few minutes ago, RJ Berger in the number 1 spot. I mean, he zero faulted a level 5, a level 6, a level 7, past a level 8. What hasn't he done? He simply has destroyed and beat Trials Fusion, and I can't wait to see him play again in Rising.